Crypto. Well, where's shiny? Where's shiny?
Yeah. March top, not shiny. Keep 'em on top, not shiny. Slugma in chat. Slugma in chat. Grab. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, get it in. Keep 'em on top, not shiny. Marowak. Yes, we got a shiny Marowak! Let's go!
GG.
Let's go!
Nice.
Second shiny of the night! Oh!
Gotcha. That makes sense. Is that shiny? No, it's not. I was about to say I did not see the sparkles, but I saw the sparkles on me. That's what it was. Okay.
Oh man. I hoped. I was manifesting it in my head. Like I'm gonna hear the Darkrai cry and then
Is it bad that
I heard
I think I accidentally skipped one and not even looked at it? Like
I've
I think I was looking at the screen, but oh my
the
gosh,
shiny?
I did not hear it shiny, and I know I didn't. Oh, wait a minute. You heard it shiny too? Well, let's check. That ain't shiny. I ain't got no shinies. Y'all hearing things? I ain't got no shiny. Just realized I'm in the wrong one. Shiny Scovillian has come, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. We have gotten the shiny Scovillian. Wasn't even planning on getting this one, but this is what we got. Let's go. We got a shiny. Now, that doesn't mean we're stopping, but we did get a shiny. So there's one shiny for the night. Let's catch this thing in a. What's a pretty ball? Well, we'll catch it in a quick ball because it looks like a quick ball, right? Crit catch. Marshall. Seriously. I'm. I have caught an earthworm. Be done. No. Kufan. Nothing else. Just Kufan. That's all I'm getting. Kufan. And maybe one of them will be will have a mark, but I'm just like, can I find? That wasn't shiny. Talk about it. Oh my god. What is it doing? Testing. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Oh, gosh. Do not want to hear myself. Thank you. For some reason, my new settings are the I don't know whether it's OBS or my voice mod thing that I've set up. I know. I'm so sorry, RJ. I'm so sorry. That was not supposed to happen. What? But now I feel like my volume is way too loud. Is my mic super loud? I don't. All right. Well, we're here. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for the issues with the mic. Number one, that I was muted. Number two, that I probably busted probably everybody's eardrums, and I apologize. um, and number three, I'm just gonna apologize. Just not even I don't even know what else for, but I apologize. Uh, but I hope everybody's day's going well. Besides that, oh jeez, but I don't know what's going on with it. Like it's doing that every single time I go live. Like not even like whenever I turn off my computer or anything. Just anytime I go live, for some reason my voice mod keeps messing up. So I'm probably gonna have to go in and just look at the settings just to make sure that it's all good. Um, but it'll be all right. You beat Scarlet this morning in 14 hours. Jeez, dude. Number one, congratulations on beating it, but beating it in 14 hours, that's legit. So, is this your? So, let me make sure I say this right. This did you start with Violet and you're now doing Scarlet, or is it vice versa, or did you just decide to play it again and beat it? All right. So, but what we're gonna do today, guys, we are actually going to be going back to our duel hunt. There is a Blitzel in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Blitzel in chat. Blitzel in chat. If you're part of PCG, definitely check to see if you need a Blitzel. Scarlet was the first game and wanted another playthrough of it. Oh, okay. I got you. Well, the fact that you beat that game in 14 hours is kind of nuts. Not nuts in a bad way, but kind of like, oh my gosh, I can't, like, I just, the idea of beating it in 14 hours just baffles me. But I know it's possible. I know it's possible, but it just kind of throws me a little bit. So, but I'm glad that you beat it. Are you trying to get the shiny charm in that, or are you just doing another playthrough? I know that's what I did. So I have two versions. One where I do have the shiny charm, one where I don't have the shiny charm. So now money grinding, that's what you gotta do, baby. Money grind, money grind, money grind. So you doing DAs and stuff, or DAs, terror raids and stuff for that, or are you doing it a different way?
So who talks first? You talk first? I talk first?
Neutral BPD, thank you so much for joining the crew. Thank you for coming in. We are now 6 follows away from actually having our follower goal of 350. Thank you so much for that. Oh yeah, Fluttermane with Amulet Coin and Ace 20. I completely forgot about that. But again, thank you. Thank you, Neutral BPD. I greatly appreciate it. What is going on, man? How are you doing? And if you're a Pokemon fan, what is your favorite type? And who is your favorite Pokemon? I greatly appreciate you being here and hanging out with us. We're gonna see what we can get into tonight. We're doing some dual hunting for Regidrago and Palkia. So we're gonna see how this goes. Hoping that it would be awesome to get one of these tonight. If we get Palkia tonight, I will be like, I might throw something through the roof. If we get Palkia tonight, but hopefully we can at least get Regidrago, who's like way over, but you never know. All right, I'm doing well. My favorite type is probably Ghost, and then my favorite Pokemon is Darkrai. Well, we do have one thing in common. My favorite type is Ghost type. I love Ghost type Pokemon. They are probably the most they're not the most used, but seeing like the Ghost type Pokemon gym leaders is really cool, and I love doing that. I love seeing that. But my favorite Pokemon is actually Smeargle, which is weird because it's a normal type. But I like Smeargle because it can actually learn any move just by sketching it. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I love Smeargle. Doing the money grinding AFK while shiny hunting Azuriel in Gen 5A. Sometimes that's what you gotta do, man. Anything to pass the time, and that's actually really good. Gen 5 hunting as well for Azuriel. So, but we are just grinding out today, seeing how many we can get. I'm gonna try to get at least 400 or 300, 200 to 300 encounters for Regidrago. I think we should be able to at least do that, and then go from there. That's Palkia. That's Palkia. That's what he said. It's it's still crazy to me. I can get through 2 encounters for Regidrago faster than I can get through 1 encounter for Palkia. It baffles me. I'm currently shiny hunting Eevee. Let's go, because I really want a shiny Umbreon. Shiny Umbreon is like top tier. It is a top tier shiny. Number 1, my favorite color is blue. So it's like, oh, that's a easy call. Easy call. Probably that is my favorite evolution, shiny. Now, don't get me wrong though. I love Espeon shiny. That bright green kind of makes it look like an alien. It's really cool. But Umbreon definitely has the best shiny of all the best shiny of all the. Make sure my brain's right. The best shiny of all the evolutions. Jeez. So that's a good one. But good luck. Do you count the encounters, or are you just kind of hunting for it? And actually, what are you hunting for it on? Are you hunting for it on Sword and Shield? Yeah, I'm hunting for it on Sword. I'm not counting the encounters because when I do, I get super demotivated for some. No, honestly, the idea of counting encounters is probably like for me, it is more motivation, because I'm like, I really want to get this. And even seeing that I'm at 7,000 encounters for a mon that I should have gotten in, or the odds, let me make sure I say this in quotes, the odds are 1 in 4,096, and I still haven't gotten it. It does kind of like take some wind out of my sails. But for me, it's like, okay, I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm still gonna keep fighting for it because I want to get it. Like every shiny legendary, I want to try to get. Um, the only reason why is because these legendaries are like special. Okay, these are ones that they're special mons that they did actually get shinies for, so I'm gonna try my best to actually get it. Oh, come on. So yeah, it can be a demotivator for some people, but I completely understand why. It, like, seeing those numbers, you're like, that it doesn't make any sense for it to go this long. And I feel the same way, but I'm very adamant about making sure that I'm, in the hunt, and I'm gonna stay in the hunt. Now, I did have to take a break yesterday, but I think my break off of it doing Giratina hunts in DAs was okay for the most part. It just, I was not happy with because I was doing the Giratina hunt in the max layer, and my team was not very good. And I was doing random people online. So I think if I do it again, I will probably do it with NPCs. Or with people in chat, whichever one is better. But I'm actually at 25 encounters for Giratina, so I haven't gotten that far. Um, But we're gonna keep pushing through. We're gonna keep pushing through these encounters. I think that we will get Regidrago pretty soon. I think. If it takes 10,000 encounters, you know what? It takes 10,000 encounters, but I think that we'll get it sooner rather than later. But we'll see. The only thing that we can do is keep doing the encounters and see if something changes colors. That's it, right? That's all that we can do. Once we see that beautiful change, makes things so much easier. I'd be surprised if you don't get it sometime soon, considering you are at 10,000. Yeah, or at 7,000. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I had a friend, another streamer friend of mine, is still on the hunt for Darkrai. And he, I think, is at 11,000 encounters. His name is The Poke Network. His real name is Spence. But he is at almost 12,000 encounters. I think he's at like 11,500 encounters for Darkrai. And he's like he's adamant because that's one of his. He uses that as part of his image. Like, Darkrai is going to be like his main thing once he gets it. Because he likes dark and ghost types. So, well, more dark types, and Darkrai is dark ghost. So, exactly. I knew you'd like that. But I actually ended up getting shiny Darkrai, in 936 or 63 encounters. Whenever I was hunting for it, so I was pretty lucky whenever it came down to me getting it. But I was pretty pumped whenever I did get it as well. So there is a clip if you wanna, you can actually bring it up. Exclamation mark Darkrai, and you can see the clip. My Dark is my second favorite type, so for sure. And then third is probably Steel type. Nice. I think. So, and I will say this. My favorite Pokemon is Smeargle. Okay, again, because he can learn any move that he wants to. But my favorite shiny Pokemon, regular Pokemon, actually starter, I guess is the best way to say it, is Decidueye. The Ghost Grass combo is actually really good. But that is probably my favorite starter of all time is Decidueye. Like, that entire line is just amazing. I really love, and even with Dartrix, people think, oh, it's just emo. I'm like, no, it's actually like a really, like, the way it progresses is really cool. I think that it's probably the best progression for a starter line than any of the others. So, but I'm also weird. So, but the crazy thing is, anytime that I start, I always start with a water type, because I do like water types as well. The water ghost type Pokemon, though, are not necessarily the best ones. So I'm hoping that in the next gen, there'll be some really good water ghost types. Yeah, they have not. They've not been the best. Like, Blastoise is probably the best one. Honestly, Mudkip's not bad, but it just, I don't know. And even having, I would love to have a ghost type, like, because we got Skeledirge, which is ghost fire. I would love to have a water starter that was that ended up being dual type ghost as well. I think that would be really cool to have that capability. The duo in chat, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a part of PCG, exclamation mark, Pokey catch to catch this Mon if you need it. If you are not part of it, exclamation mark Pokey start will get you started on your PCG journey. And you just said hit the nail on the head, and I completely agree. Every type is just 10 times better if you add ghosts to it. I like it is. There's no doubt about it, because there's always gonna be that um, that coverage. Like something you're gonna be immune to something. Like you're gonna be immune to fighting type moves or normal type moves or those things, and it makes things so much easier. Like I'm doing a shiny soul link right now in Violet with a friend of mine, Onata. Alolan Marowak, perfect, uh, perfect idea, right? He's like Marowak was just ground type. Now we have a ground fire ghost type. It's like great, not fire. Is that fire ghost type? Wait a minute. Oh, am I right? Or is it ground ghost? Yeah. No, the duo was caught. Sorry, darn it. Hate how I do that. One of my favorite Sun and Moon Pokemon, honestly. Yeah, it's a good one. It really is a really good mon to have. Come on. This is the only thing about this. Trying to time this perfectly. Keep it plays. Fire Ghost, yeah, I was right. Okay. So it's there are so many great mons, that just whenever you put ghosts with it, like I have a Sandygast. That's the one thing that I was looking for. I was looking for Dreepy. So in Sword and Shield, or excuse me, in Scarlet and Violet, you can do outbreaks and stuff, and without the Shining Charm, the odds are still really good. And there was a Dreepy outbreak, and I said, "This is it. I can get me a shiny Dreepy, would be good," but that didn't work out like I wanted to. The outbreak actually went away before I could actually finish what I was doing. So I had to settle for Sandygast, but honestly, having that ground ghost type is really good for fighting types. Honestly, but it's just great all the way around because you can use it for kind of anything. So, and that is what I'm going to do. My Sandygast, which actually, excuse me, my Palisand, because I did evolve it, is probably going to carry me, hopefully, because I've got it EV trained and everything. So we're going to see how far we can get with it. Hopefully it stays alive. Hopefully me and my compadre can actually use it very well. Exactly. 3 times immunity, man. And it just... The fact that you can use that, you're good. So I'm very adamant about... Don't be doing that. I'm very adamant about having those ghost types, and honestly, I've been trying to think, because I've seen that I got to figure out what team I would use. Common Goat Rail is back. What is going on, Pelmav, my dude? How's everything going? I hope that you are doing well, and we are back. We are honestly, talking about ghost type Pokemon, just how goated ghost type the ghost typing is. So just in case you wanted to get in the conversation. So, um, but it's a great thing to be able to use to have the dual typing, but then also just adding in that second typing of ghost, or even letting it be in its main. It's honestly good. Like, yes, it is going to be weak to dark types. Okay, it's fine. Um, but what else is it weak to? It's not weak to very much else, right? So it's weak to. It's the other way around. But I think ghost types are probably the best, and most people don't like ghost types. I've seen maybe 3 people that I've ever seen ever say that they like ghost types. My favorite ghost type is between the Smagius and Hisuian Zoroark. So, and that's the other thing. Hisuian Zoroark is legitimately like one of the best mons, and actually that's something I do got a shiny hunt because I have a shiny Zorua in PLA that I haven't switched over yet. But I need to actually shiny hunt to get Hisuian Zoroark. So I'm probably gonna breed to get it. But I honestly like it. Its shiny is probably the best shiny of any Hisuian form, and it's just beautiful. Yep, normal ghost type is crazy because normal moves can't hit it. Ghost type moves can't hit it because it's normal. It's like, what in the heck is like, what the heck is going on with that? But I was just like, dude, that is probably one of the best mons. Now, if you have a dark type move, it's a little different, but it's great. Like, and even most fighting moves can't do anything to it because of the ghost typing. Oh, I'm telling you, ghost types are just the best, the best. Got me all fired up. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm super excited now. So, but we're gonna keep pushing through these encounters, seeing how many we can get. I don't know how late I'm gonna stay. Darn it. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on. I think probably 3 hours is probably gonna be max, but that could change. I don't know. It will probably change if I you know I really want to, if I can get through 300 encounters tonight, which is gonna be longer than 300 encounters for Regidrago, just so you guys know. If I can get through 300 encounters for Regidrago, it's a good. I think that's perfectly fine. So it probably will take longer than 3 hours, but Trevenant was my first ever shiny. Was it really? Let's go. And Trevenant. So there are so many, and I will say this: there are so many uh, grass ghost types. Like, it's not a bad thing because you know the idea is there. Like a dead tree, okay, perfect. Okay, a pumpkin. Okay, most people think of it for Halloween and stuff like that. So okay, that works as well. But it's just like, can we get something else? And don't get me wrong, because y'all know me. I am a Decidueye fan, but another grass ghost type. Yes, and Bramblegast in this one, like, it's like, did they do that on purpose, or did they just didn't have enough grass types, so like, oh, let's make it ghost grass? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Make it any other type. I love the fact that they have a grass a grass fire type, which again, perfect. Okay, because it's technically neutral to fire, and it's neutral to water. So it's like, so it's a really, really awesome idea. Okay, and I think it's actually weak to and it's not that effective with grass. I forgot Del Mines. Gosh, I forgot about Del Mines. There's too many. Way too many. But it's one of those things you can't. I'm glad that they continue to make these ghost types, but if they keep making them like the same dual type, it's not gonna be worth anything. Now, I will say this with the Terra idea, I think it's a cool idea, and that's something that makes me think it would be cool, especially if you're going. Darn it, I did it again. You're going to be going up against people that are going to use dark types and stuff like that. It would be cool to give those ghost type mons a dark type or what is it, fighting type Terra to balance it out. I think that would be a cool idea. And still be able to use the moves that it has, because you're probably not going to find any fighting type moves. You might be able to find a couple. Use fighting type moves to give to those ghost types. But it just like that, the whole Terra idea, I know people knock the terrestrialization and stuff like that, but the gimmick is actually really good. Frostlass is Ghost Ice. And I think it is the only Ghost Ice type, I believe. So like it's of its own. If we can have another Ghost Ice type, or even if we, and I know that we have Darkrai, who is Ghost Dark. But let's have some more Ghost Dark Pokemon. Like, I think that's cool. What I'm about to say this, and y'all don't take offenses. What is up, Cracker? What? Just kidding. Darkrai is Brock. I thought Darkrai was Ghost Dark. Am I really that wrong? He's just a ghost, but he's dark type. Is that right? Jeez. Well, then never mind. We don't have a ghost dark type. So, it'd be nice if we had a ghost dark type. That would be legit. Now I can actually say that then. I thought that he was ghost dark. Why did I think he was ghost dark? Pure dark. Spiritomb, that's right. Y'all gonna have to make sure my brain's right. I see that I'm getting off. All this stuff would be nice if I just looked it up too. Trying to go off memory doesn't work too well for me. As you can tell. I am playing 2 games at the same time. I have 2 Switches. And so on one Switch, I am doing my reset for Palkia on on Shining Pearl, and on the other Switch, I'm doing my resets for Regidrago. Well, I'm going to say that we technically, I guess we don't need more Ghost Dark. What's the typing that we don't have? Ghost Fairy. We don't have a Ghost Fairy, I don't believe. No Ghost Rock. Okay. What's the Ghost Fairy type? Ghost Steel would be pretty cool too. Mimikyu. Mimikyu. Jeez. Got it jacked up again. Hey, Aerodactyl in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Aerodactyl in chat. A tier mon. If you guys are part of PCG, definitely try to catch this thing. I'm gonna try to catch it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Will I catch it? I don't know. Ghost Steel would be Egg the Slash and Goldango. Yes. Ghost Rock is the only one, isn't it? Fire we got. Grass. Water ones we got, but I said this earlier. Thank you for the shout out, RJ. Thank you so much. Guys, if you don't know Pelmav, definitely go check him out. He is an amazing streamer. It's so cringe. I just didn't even my brain didn't even like. My favorite Reggie probably is Regieleki. That would be legit a ghost type Reggie. Okay, that's in the next one. That is in the next one. They gotta have a ghost type Reggie. No ifs, ands, or buts. They gotta have it. Because there are probably I doubt that they are gonna have any Reggies or any new Reggies in this DLC. So definitely next new game that they come out with, there has to be a ghost type Reggie. Is it because of the speed and ability? Yes, it is because of its speed and ability. That's actually the reason why I liked it. The only type I'm still wanting to exist is Bug Dragon. Yet, that's right, because Flygon, which you think would be Bug Dragon, is actually Flying Dragon. No, Ground Dragon. That's right. Oh, gotcha. Ghost Reggie could be a perfect reason for a Ghost Rock type. Exactly. That would be legit. Now, the only thing is the Reggies are only one single typing though is the only problem. So I don't know if they would do that. Make it a dual type. Like I think that would be perfect way to bring it into existence, but they only usually do them as single types, as monotypes, if I say it correctly. It happens. All right, got one. Oh yeah, see, it's all good. Ghost Reggie, cool, but what about Ghost Evolution? So that would be the Ghost Evolution would throw things for a loop. Now, I'm going to say this, like creating a story for that is going to be crazy. Now, they have actually talked about, and I don't know if this is for Gen 10 or what, but they have actually talked about having a new mon that has all the other types that Eevee has, having the opposite types that Eevee doesn't have. I've seen different things about that on. I try not to look at leaks, but that's one thing that I was just like, that would be legit if they actually did that. Created a new mon that did the same thing that Eevee did. It could evolve into different types, but do the opposite types that Eevee does. I think that would be really cool. Now, if it's whether it's true or not, I have no clue. But I think that would so Eevee doesn't have to have every single type, even though I know people want Eevee to have every single type. I think that would be very different, because then you could have another Pokemon that's doing the same type of thing that Eevee is. So I don't know. I think that is another one of those. Will it happen? I don't know, but it would be really cool if it did. Um, it'd be really cool if it did. But it might lower the hopes of evolution for Eevee for fans. Yeah, and that's true, and I completely understand that. But it's one of those things. Having every type that you can evolve in, does that really diminish the Pokemon? I don't know. And by the way, I am talking to somebody on YouTube, just so you know. But I think that it's all good. I think that it does change things up a little bit doing that and having that other mon to be able to say this is now going to do the same thing that Eevee does, but the different types. So I don't know. I don't know how they would. If they did that, that would be pretty cool. Ghost type was the last type to have at least one Pokemon officially owned by Ash in the anime. Just read that. That's legit. I didn't even know that. Yes, it was Gengar. That's right. Don't think. Ain't nothing gonna. Ash's Gengar was probably one of the most interesting Pokemon that he could have actually owned. I hope they don't make another Pika. Oh, jeez, don't remind me about that. And that's the one thing. I guess I like Mimikyu, but I hate the fact. Thank you for the shiny look. I don't know why that's so loud in my ear. That's bad. I got scared off a shiny look. I don't know why. Like Mimikyu is actually an like a pretty decent mon, but it's like, do you have to have this funny looking thing and make it look like Pikachu? Yeah, they do. Has it been for every? I know that technically they say Pachirisu is, but I don't. I see why they say it, but I really don't think it's a Pika clone. The Dene is complete Pika clone. What did we have this gen? Just Pika clone. Palmy. That's true. Like, I guess in they're taking them further and further away from actually saying it. More Pico, yes. More Pico is really cool though. That electric dart type, just and the way that it shifts, I think that's really cool. Um, but I think that um, the Pika clones are going to happen. Um, I'm not necessarily upset about that. That's just one of those things. Um, I will say this, and I was trying to say Mimikyu isn't actually a Pika clone for Gen 7. It's Togedemaru. It is. I did forget about Togedemaru. Togedemaru, which is still Electric, right? Or is it just Steel? And that's the crazy part. Mimikyu's not the clone Pika, but it's the one that looks closer to Pikachu just because it's. Yeah. Yes, it has to have the electric typing. That's right. I'm actually gonna have to read more of it because I like. Again, Mimikyu is not a bad mon. I just sometimes I'm just like I don't like its design, but I think that's where the lore comes into play. Um, just to get the understanding, and I think that's why I need to read it to make sure I understand why it is the way that it is. I hope Game Freak improves the graphics. It's really annoying to play a 3D Pokemon game without lag or weird textures. So, I'm not necessarily mad about the weird textures. The lag is one of those things that they need to make sure it's fixed and out of it completely. The different textures are, I think, make it more 3D. Because if you have the same texture, you're gonna look at it and be like, it doesn't. But thinking about like Pokemon like Scizor and Magneton and all those, and where they're where they actually glisten and where you can see that they are truly metal. I think that it's really cool to be able to have those different textures. Or if you know, then I'm gonna say this, okay, that a Pokemon has fur, right? You can actually tell that this Pokemon now has fur. Like, I think that's a cool idea. I don't think that it's necessarily, a letdown on anything. I think that they're trying to build that 3D model a little bit more than what it was. Now, some of the glitches where the sky's glitching because it has to come in and things like that, they are going to need to make sure to take some time to make sure that they can hone in and fix that part. But like, I think that I know that Scarlet and Violet is not what people truly expected of the new gen, but I think that there are some really really sound and good things about Scarlet and Violet. And again, I'm not saying that it's the best game, because there are other games that have better things and actually have done a lot more. But I think that they had a good idea, but they didn't execute it as well as they wanted to. Think Mimikyu, the creature underneath the cloth, is harmed by sunlight, and the reason the cloth is Pikachu-esque is because it wants affection from others like the Pokemon do. But since it is rumored to be lethal to look at by humans, it needs the rag. And Pikachu is and who knows when the Mimikyu actually came about. It could have probably seen that a Pikachu was getting the affection, which makes sense. I can see that now. So I don't know, man. There's just so much about Pokemon, and that's the one thing. I love being honest and open about these types of things. There are a lot of people that just bash everything that goes on, which understandable. You buy the game, it's not what you expect. It's okay to have an opinion about it, but unless you're making the game, you really can't say anything about it unless you're actually helping to make it better. Don't let your opinion just destroy everybody else's side of it. Now, those people that are getting destroyed by what other people are saying about the game, that's on them. But you got to make sure that if you are wanting to better it, let's actually find a way to better it. Use your talents to go to Pokemon and say, okay, this is what we can do. Let's do it this way. Now let's work to create it this way. Don't just put it on social media and think that everybody needs to hear it. I hear a lot of people want the old pixel graphics from Pokemon, but it's virtually impossible because 3D is all the rage. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. In triple A games, and I don't think it would be profitable. It would not be profitable at all. I don't know if that'll show me or not. But let's see. I don't think it was. This Palkia is probably going to drive me nuts. And Delibird in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Delibird in chat. I do have it, so I'm just going to throw it. All right. And I hope you get this, Pelmav, my guy. Oh, shoot. Go ahead, RJ. Go ahead and catch you a Delibird. But I really do think that everything can work out really well if we are like, don't get me wrong. Again, having an opinion is great, okay, but let's find solutions to make it better. Don't just use your words to make things worse. Because there's so many people that said, yeah, I'm not gonna play Pokemon anymore because blah 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 this, blah 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 that. And guess what? They're still playing it. Because why? Because they can't find anything else. Right? And you know, I just let's make things better and just be positive about it. Find those things that are good and let's focus on those. Hey, Pelmav with the catch. Oh no. That's rigged. Sorry, RJ. That's crazy. That is nuts. The fact that both of y'all did that for both the Mons and didn't get it. Now, me, it doesn't matter to me. Shouldn't be able to catch anything throwing a Pokeball. Now, when this Palkia actually comes up shiny, it's actually gonna, like, its lines that are more purplish are gonna be a lot pinker, right? And then its body's gonna be darker. I think I'm saying this right. My brain sometimes, as you've seen already, is a little slow at times. As they say, I get smooth brained. The sun shines all year long. Super smooth brain. But yeah, we're just. I am. Today's been a pretty decent day. I actually got to send the text out to my players here in a second. Football wise, it wasn't necessarily the best of days. We didn't do too well up front, defensive line wise. So I'm gonna send them a text and see if I can find it. Down the street at the park. Sorry, I have Shiny Dialga. Oh, you got Shiny Dialga, not Palkia. Okay. I don't think I ever went for Palkia because of the colors. Yeah, it's like I'm looking at, and I know it's different from BDSP and the HD image that I have, but it looks like that purplish like lines on it turn a lot pinker, and the darkness of the inside is actually a little bit more pink. So hopefully we can see it pretty well. If not, we're gonna be in trouble. The only shiny Reggie I don't have is Drago. I have the other 5. That's exactly how I am, and I'm still on. I'm on 7,000 encounters for it, man. I'm on 7,000 encounters for it, man. I don't know when this is gonna happen. I'm hoping that it happens soon, but you know, again, at least I have content for you guys to see. How far can I go to get this shiny Reggie? Lips are sealed. What does that mean? What does that mean, RJ? Why are your lips sealed? Don't seal your lips on me, but tell me when it happens. You got them all. You got all the shiny Reggies? Oh, jeez. Have you gotten Regigigas as well? But you hunted Regigigas. Where did you hunt Regigigas? I think you said you hunted that in Ultrasonos from him, maybe. He took me so many years off my life that it scarred me for Regidrago. Kind of like this. I completely understand. Completely understand. That's why I'm here right now. We're seeing what we can do. Yeah, and see that's the thing. I ended up getting Regieleki in 6,000 encounters, 6,364, something like that. Gigas took me the longest of them all. Well, I'm hoping that Gigas does not take me the longest of them all, because that would be depressing. I would if Gigas takes me longer than this, I will cry. How long did Gigas take you, RJ? Drago was. I'm glad Drago was your shortest. I think. Let me make sure I say this right. Reggie. So my shortest Reggie was Regice at 11:35, and my longest so far is now Reggie Drago. I think Gigas was my longest hunt as well. 4,000. 4,536. Let's go. So that's not even that far over odds. It's only like, well, yeah, isn't that right? 500 over odds, a little bit over. Gigas took you five. Oh, sweet. Josh, what is going on? Hope that everything is going well, my guy. We are back with the hunt of Regidrago and Palkia. Seeing what we can do. I got Reg Ice and Reg Steel in under. Y'all in these under 1,000 hunts can just kiss my butt. I'm just gonna be honest. Y'all can kiss my butt. Oh man. RJ, just hush. Don't even talk to me. Don't even talk to me anymore, man. 12 encounters. My most insane stretch was Masuda hunting for stars and Sword and Shield. I got all three in under 100. Yeah, and so that's what I did for with the. That's what happened with me with Score Bunny. I got all of them in under 200. Was my best for those. So don't even talk to me right now. Trying to do this. Got me all messed up. Scared me and everything. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. You're right, Josh. It is what you do. I appreciate it. I believe my fewest encounters ever was Grookey for 28. Let me look. I might have not counted it. I'm not gonna lie, but I think that let's see encounters. Damn. My shortest. Don't be. Darn it. Okay, good. And then some people in this game I was playing were acting really weird. I hate that for you, Josh. Because I was streaming, I would record how many encounters it took and the notes at. Oh, sweet. I think my shortest was technically. I'm not counting DAs because that's not anything special. My shortest was. Oh, that. I'm not counting anything from Legends Arceus either. That's too easy. Because I got a Gibble in like 7 encounters. Back. Where's Jigglypuff? Score Bunny was in 20. Score Bunny in 20 encounters. So it wasn't terribly like that's probably my shortest I've ever had. My shortest is Porygon, which was 56 encounters. That ain't bad. It's a pretty short hunt. I love it when hunts go that short, but then you're like, okay, well, now what do I do? Go hunt the next thing, right? Go hunt the next thing. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a Luxio in chat. Luxio in chat. Definitely check to see if you need this mon. Hopefully, if you do, you will catch it. Go ahead and throw. All right, go ahead with the pokey catch. I appreciate it, RJ. I already got one of these. So. I don't know. Sometimes I check and I shouldn't because I have it in my notes app on my computer. I actually have which mons I need. I actually gotta check it again. Make sure I have everything on there, or make sure that I have everything marked off that I already have. Come with the Ultra Ball. Let's go. There is no sweeter innocence than a gentle sings. Oh, jeez. That was a good stretch. Pelmav, congratulations on the catch. Congratulations on the catch. RJ, I don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to tell you. BCG's being rigged. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Alright, well, let's do some channel point wagering. Let's see if anybody wants to use their channel points for actual good instead of scaring me. Probably not, and that's okay. Darn it, I did it again. Get that shiny boy. Let's go. Thank you for the shiny boy luck. Shiny boy look. We're gonna see how that goes. Oh yeah. This is what I want. Well, ouch. Both of them just like hit me hard. Alright, there we go. This is gonna be a 10-minute prediction. I think that should be plenty of time. Here we go. Starting the prediction. Will we get a shiny tonight on stream? I'm going to 7,500 for Regidrago. It's gonna happen. I said that I was gonna try to I'm probably going to end up going straight to 7,500. Another great 300 encounters in one night. But will either one of these Pokemon shine? Is the question. You're investing all your points into this. Oh, jeez. We got a ha 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 no. Is it 2,000? That's going to be good. And then you know it. All right, we're going to see what happens. I'm excited. Oh, jeez. 5,900 on no. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little saddening. But you gotta put your points where you think they're gonna land. I appreciate you investing them anyway. So neutral, I appreciate your optimism. All right, I'm trying to do this for you. Get you as many points as I can get you. Going for the proper gambling strat. Either walk out of this stream with more points, or we got the shiny. So you right. Look, it's a great way to think of it. Great way to think of it. Either way, you're gonna win. Either you're gonna have more points, or I got the shiny. So I appreciate that. Hopefully we go, the latter, because that would be great. Getting that shiny and actually having a good night would be amazing. Counterpoint, you could possibly get both. That is also true. That is also true. Not a huge fan of the odds. Well, good thing is these points, it's not like you can, take them home. You might as well use them, right? I got way too many. Having a million points is, or infinitely many points is kind of way too many for me to fathom. And it's gonna be one or the other. That's all I can say. But I think that it's a great test to see see how things go. But 300. If I get 300 encounters tonight for Regidrago, that leaves me probably 100 or so, 150 maybe for Palkia. So honestly, Palkia has taken people a long time, but also some people a short amount of time. So you never know. That's the one thing about odds that sucks so much, because nobody's gonna have the same odds. Like it is astronomically never going to happen that everybody has, or that multiple people have the same odds. So it's one of those things. You'll see what happens. And I'm hoping that I can be lucky. Maybe I can get it on the next one. And I have to end the prediction like real quick. I'm at like 900 something encounters for Palkia. 900 something? That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. I haven't hunted it for in a while because I've been focused on EV. Yeah. Eevee's a good one to get. So it's a good one to focus on. 90 to 10%. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But keep looking for those Eevees. Get as many Eevees as you want to get, man. Are you so? And you said you're trying to get every evolution, right? So, but you're trying to get Umbreon's shiny, which you're trying to get. So I think it's a good thing to look for. Become other stars mine. Didn't even realize it came up. Umbreon's priority, but at some point I would like to get every evolution. Gotcha. And so but you haven't gotten any shiny evolutions at all? Although at this rate, I don't know how long that's going to take. Well, hopefully it doesn't take you too long. Sending you some shiny luck as well. I love doing this. Shiny luck, where's it at? Oh. Sending you some shiny luck. Neutral. Hopefully it comes quick. No, it's not a shiny evolution, Joe. Okay. I will say that hunting the evolutions in Scarlet and Violet is super easy. If you can find the outbreak, that makes things like 10 times easier. I haven't done it yet. I know I did see a shiny Vaporeon on one of mine. An outbreak there. So because now I just have like 7 boxes filled with Eevees because I'm too lazy to release them. Oh, what do you mean you can't mass release anymore? Oh, you can't mass release. You should be able to mass release. Do you have Pokemon Home? Oh, yeah, you have to have Pokemon Home connected to it so that you can actually mass release them. Yeah, if you save once you've done that and you go into Pokemon Home, you should be able to mass release. I think you can release 90 Pokemon at a time in Pokemon Home. Out to Pokemon Home I go. Yes, sir. It makes things 10 times easier, and that's kind of what I was waiting for. For Scarlet and Violet, because it seriously makes things 10 times easier. And it just gives you that option. This entire time I could have been doing that, but better late than never. That's the good thing. Like, you always learn something. Every day you're gonna learn something, and that's the one thing I was super pumped to know that you could actually do that. Um, and there is a new spawn in chat coming in about 20 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. New spawn for PCG. Oh, shiny. Impidimp, ladies and gentlemen. Impidimp in chat. think I already got one. Yeah, I do. And the good thing, I'll keep forgetting about this. You can actually see which ball would be preferable. In this case, a night ball or a nest ball. If you have those, are very useful for impotent. So definitely, if you have one of those, try to throw one of those. Pokeball is probably not going to do too hot, but that's okay as well. I would love for somebody to get a shiny in my chat. I've had one person so far get a shiny in my chat. I can't remember who it is. I had it up on my thing, but I took it off. I need to put it back up there. On the floor, on the floor, on the floor. Here we go. Oh, I'm super pumped, man. We're gonna see. Is the predictions over? We are locked into our bets. Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hoping that I can give our believer some money, give him some points. That would be legit. So we're gonna keep that in our minds. I can't believe I just threw a Pokeball and didn't catch. Ha ha ha. But I will say, and I think my fingers go a little bit faster sometimes than they should. I might be restarting too early. I know sometimes it catches it, but sometimes it doesn't. So I got to be mindful. Like with the Palkia, it only catches it whenever it says, I think Palkia has appeared or something like that. Same thing with Regidrago. So I might have to slow it down a little bit. Sorry. All right. We got it. Follow through. All right. trying to find this video so I can send it to my defensive lineman. It's It's 3-point. Do you have a favorite shiny? So, technically, it is Decidueye is my favorite shiny Pokemon. But right behind him is Rayquaza. Rayquaza is a really, really awesome shiny. But I like all shinies. Honestly, they're really good. And I'll say this, even Gengar shiny. I know it's like the most mildest shiny ever, but it's really good. All the black shinies are super good. Yeah, like they are really really nice and really cool.
Oh, when you charge it. Because you'll be like second and six, and I'll play a team like Winnipeg, Los Angeles, and you don't put shit one down in the right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put upstairs like this, think this, goddamn, set, four, set. No, I'm saying, but if you go in that run stance, you're only ready to run. If you only have four, six, you're only ready to pass. Let's be balanced. Good question, sir. Right? So the 4-point stance, I ain't got working here. I love it. You know, it sounds like a hero. Oh, yeah. So many times a year. Because it'll be like second and six, and I'll play a team like Winnipeg. They don't do shit.
I am going to take this to send it to. Nope. Not shiny. Not shiny. Oh, that one shiny. Thought it was. I keep forgetting I have mine turned just in. I almost dropped it. Not shiny. Good. Did you find shiny Palkia first? Dude, if I find shiny Palkia first, I might cry. I'm not gonna be mad, but it's like, oh my gosh, if Palkia shines before Regidrago, that's gonna be depressing. New spawn in chat, ladies and gentlemen. New spawn in chat. Cricketot in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Cricketot in chat. Let's see, do we need it? And no, I'm just kidding. I was about to say shiny Palkia. Uh, I would cry. One time in Let's Go Pikachu, I found a shiny Chansey before I found a single shiny Magnemite. Oh my gosh, that sucks. That sucks so bad. And that's the one thing I know, that because I know a lot of times, especially with those, shiny Chansey will pop up quick. Like, and it doesn't even matter if that's what you're looking for. It doesn't matter what area you are in. Shiny Chansey is probably the most spawned Pokemon in Let's Go. Any Let's Go game that you can find, he is probably the most spawned. Neither one of those are shiny. Sorry, I'm trying to find a video to send to my defensive lineman.
Two hands, two knees, and two toes in the ground. From there, flat back, forward to their toes. Explode It's flying. Set. Set. 4-point stance. Still have the same goal in mind as a 3-point stance. To be aggressive and swarm the ball.
No, not shy. That's okay. We found something that will never fade. Put that in. Alright, we are now focused. Focused in, see. Live for about an hour and 47 minutes. Once I get to 73.50 for Regidrago, I'm probably going to take a small break. Because I need to use the Z restroom, and I also need to go grab my. I got me some dessert. I was actually pretty pumped because Wendy's has their strawberry frosties back, so I'm like legit like super happy. So I got me a strawberry frosty. Still know my world goes round. No breaks allowed. You have to shine forever. For forever. I wish you could. I will hunt forever. Honestly, I probably will be on this hunt forever. One of these is going to shine tonight. One of these has to shine tonight. I don't care which one it is, but one of these has to shine. I don't think they'll shine. I don't know why I was just sitting there. That one. I was not paying attention. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry. Wrong Joy-Con. Joystick. Time waits for no one. At this point, I have no idea when I'm gonna get this shiny, dude. You just gotta keep pressing through. You're gonna get that shiny. It's when you least expect it. That's when you're gonna get it, and that's because that's normally how it happens. When you least expect it, you're gonna get it, and you're gonna be super pumped. You're gonna be so excited. You might end up throwing your game system. I know I can't do that. I can throw my controller, but you know I can't throw my game system, which is a good thing. It'll be worth it. You're right. Once you get it, because once you get shiny Umbreon, I'm like, oh my god, that thing looks so good. It looks so good. Yeah, you are correct. It's gonna be worth it, and that's kind of the idea I have behind any Pokemon, even with the shiny Regidrago. Like, it's gonna be worth it because my plan is to shiny hunt Regigigas after this, um, in in my shield copy. Um, so once I get this shiny, then I can look for the last Reggie shiny that I need. And then I will be super pumped, super excited, super pumped once it shows up. So not. All right. Been leaning back. It probably wasn't good for my back. Excuse me. But again, we're gonna see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. I think that we can make this work. We can push through this, get to 750 encounters or 7,500 encounters, and do pretty well. All right, but we're gonna go another 3 encounters for Regidrago. I'm going to take a small break, and then we'll be right back after I use the pot. It's a great saying, but you know, sounds really good. I just realized I didn't send my tweet, did I? My tweet has been sitting there, and I haven't sent anything. Jeez. I don't even think I went live. Jeez, I am just all behind. New spawn in chat as well. Ladies and gentlemen, coming soon. C dot in chat, ladies and gentlemen. C dot in chat. See if this one's shiny, and then we'll take a break. Not shiny. Oh, that hurt. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we shall be right back. Again, I gotta use the bathroom. If I don't go use the bathroom, I will be in trouble. We'll be back. I am gonna run some ads, so don't hate me. So we'll finish looking here, see if we can find anything. A little sad that our booth ran out. It's fine though. It's one of those things that it happens. You know, you're in the middle of hunting and it runs out. It's like I probably shouldn't have ran into the Ninkata like I did, but I wanted to be able to be able to check it. I like checking Ninkata because we get a Ninkata, then I end up getting. That is something that I am actually super excited about.
No.
I need to get back into the BDSP underground hunts. I still have not gotten a shiny from there, so I think that will be something that I really try to focus myself on. Once I get these legendaries and I hunt some more, I think I'm gonna focus on the shiny because there's still specific shinies that I want down there. That I can still go after. So how would y'all feel about that? Lacey, what is going on? How are you doing? How is life treating you? How is school going? Gotta know how the kids are treating you. Hopefully they're treating you really well. But I hope everything's going well, Lacey. Reset that. Thing here. Reset that. But we are still hunting these dragon types, ladies and gentlemen. Doing good? I'm so glad, Lacey. I'm so glad you're doing well. I hope that you continue to do well. Everything's going on. My summer class is going really good. Hit the halfway mark. Let's go. Halfway there. I know the kids are probably feeling the same thing. They're like, oh my gosh, why do we have to be here? Oh my gosh, we're halfway through. That's so great. Honestly, to be completely honest, I actually didn't mind my summer classes. Like, they were actually really good. And like one of them was online, so it made it super easy. But it's honestly not that bad to take a summer class because they do get over a little bit quicker. But I think that they're more fun because a lot of times you have a smaller class, so you can do a little bit more with them. Now, in high school, that's a no-go. I'm not doing that. I will not teach a summer class because those summer classes are not because, never mind, they don't want to be there anyway. But for high school kids, they're like, oh my God, this is the worst thing ever. I don't want to go to summer school. But for college kids, it's like, okay, most of the time, some of those kids are trying to graduate early, so they take summer classes. But that's not how it works in high school. If you're taking a summer course because you screwed up and you failed the class. So, tis what it is. So, but I hope that your summer class continues to be great. I hope they continue to come in with the exuberance of wanting to actually, be there and being successful. Because that's what it all comes down to. Me, on the other hand, I'm just coaching football and streaming. This is probably the most I've streamed in a while. Since COVID has started, this is probably the most I've streamed. When COVID started. So, yeah, I have 3 students that just graduated from high school in my calculus class. One is just there to review the topics before going to Berkeley. Is sweet. See, and that's the great thing about it. It makes things so much nicer when those kids really want to be there. So, but have you been doing any shiny hunting recently, Lacey? Yeah, it's being 8 a.m. Yeah, an 8 a.m. summer course does not bode well for not anybody, because you don't want to get up. You don't want to get up that early. Shoot, I don't want to get up that early, and I'm doing stuff that I really enjoy doing. I love coaching, but getting up, and actually, technically, I get up at 6:45, to be there by like 7:30. Like, I don't want to do that, but it's one of those things. That's the only way that we're going to get better, and that it's going to be cool whenever we are practicing. No, I have not touched my Switch in a week. What? Lacey, oh my gosh. That just means that you've been busy. You've had other things that are going on. There's not much that you can do about that, right? Just gotta work your magic somewhere else, which you've probably been doing, and that's okay. I'm getting these down a little bit better. These resets for Palkia. I'm gonna get used to that, and I have to. So I'm not. My account, my second account, is not the main on the second Switch because I was allowing my youngest daughter or my oldest daughter to use my account for games and stuff. Which then I realized, no, I just did that so she could actually use the games that were on there. But then I realized I was just like, there's no point in me doing that. I actually just bought Mario Kart for her so that she can use it. But there's nothing else on that Switch that she needs my account for, so I'm probably gonna just end up taking it off. Everything else I ended up buying on her account anyway. So I'm gonna make her account the main one on there. So she's good. Oh, I had a horse show in Vegas from Thursday to Sunday, and I work. Oh yeah, and you work Monday to Wednesday. So you really haven't. So the first time you might touch it will probably be will be Thursday, probably, right, or Wednesday night. Well, uh, if I may ask, what was the last shiny, or what was the last shiny that you were looking for? I didn't hit. I did. Hate that sound. Guys, if you have not had the strawberry frosty from Wendy's, you have to try it. It's so good. If you don't like strawberries, then don't try it. But it's so good. So good. He was egg hunting in Scarlet and Violet, doing stars. That's right. Getting 3 of them for the living decks and the 7-star raid stars. Yes, that is right. Did you? How far did you make it through those? Did you find any of those, or have you found any of those? I think you found one of the starters, didn't you? I need 2 more fire crocs, 1 more duck, 2 more cats. Nice. That ain't bad at all. All right. I am not that lucky. I have no shinies of any of the starters. The Gen 9 starters anyway. I have not been lucky with the egg hunts at all. Not been lucky at all. Like, I spent a lot of my time on just finding a Cyndaquil egg, shiny, and it was bad. That was a long hunt. I went 12,000 or 1,200 eggs for shiny Cyndaquil. That was not good. But I was very, very lucky to get what I got. New spawn in chat, ladies and gentlemen. New spawn in chat in about 15 seconds. And it's a fame feat in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Fame feat in chat. Have only found Cyndaquil, Rowlet, and Furky. And so those are the 3. So I don't need the Rowlet line because I already got that in Sword or in Shield. But I need to find the Cyndaquil line. I need to find the Froakie line. I found one of each of those so far, so I got to get 2 more for those. So I got a little ways to go with those. My longest hunt was Dialga, which was like 8,000 encounters. Oh, kind of like my Regidrago. Longest hunt I've ever had to go through. I won't tell you the eggs numbers. Well, hopefully they weren't worse than that. Because if they're worse than 1,200 eggs, then I am very sorry. I am super sorry. Oh. Well, it definitely is not what I had. All under 1,000. 2 of them, one of them close to being under 100, and the other one actually was under 100. 56 eggs for Cyndaquil. Jeez. I wish I could be that lucky. But I can never be that lucky. Not at all. The only time that I was that lucky was in my shield copy whenever I was getting, whenever I was hunting Score Bunny. Ended up getting it in 20 encounters. That was the lowest I ever got it. 20 encounters. That might be my lowest Masuda hunt at all. Quaxley has been 118 and 347, which isn't terrible. You want to try to get it in 100, but you never know. But it's 1 in 500, so I guess it's not terrible. Sprigatito in 126. Those aren't bad. Those are not bad numbers at all. Now that we have home that we can actually get rid of eggs. I usually do a sandwich, or 2 level 1 sandwiches, and then do it because it's so much easier than doing a level 2 or a level 3, because you really don't get that much more. But I've also been trying, if I can find a level 2 sandwich that doesn't use any herbas, I'll use it. Because it makes it easier as well. But that's kind of what I've been doing so far. I am at 585 right now for my 3rd Quaxley and 254 Sprig. Wow. I'll do more now with home. Oh yes, definitely. Home is gonna make things so much easier and so much faster. Because of the releasing thing. Like, because I was releasing them once I hatched them, I would just release them. But now I don't have to do that. I can just move them, go on to the next thing until I finish all the eggs, and then I can actually mass release them from there. So, because it sucks doing all the eggs and having to release them one at a time. Boom, boom. honestly, this is not going as bad as it could have. I guess is the best way to say it. These resets are not terrible. They could be a lot worse. I did an only Gen 9 shiny playthrough and did eggs right away for Koi Coco and got that 36. 350. Oh, I was about to say, oh, jeez. Oh, you said it before you finished. It's all good. That's pretty good. 350 eggs. That's actually really good. I don't think I could do that. Me and Onata are doing our shiny Soul Link, but we didn't do any eggs. We didn't do any hatching of the eggs for the starter. We just were wild shiny hunting. So honestly, that would have been a good way to start, to just do eggs and see how long it took us to get them. But I think we want to just go ahead and start, so that it would make it a little bit easier. So that's why we just did wild encounters. But it's super easy to do like a shiny Soul Link in Scarlet and Violet because of the odds being so high or being so low. That was without charm, so I would say so, because it's still under odds. I still need to beat. Oh, you said I haven't beat Tears of the Kingdom. It's okay. I still haven't played Breath of the Wild, so you know. I'm still behind on that aspect, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Oops, I guess I need to run into Palkia. But you've enjoyed Tears of the Kingdom so far, haven't you? My summer has been okay. I have not done any work for school, and honestly, I'm okay with that. I probably will do some like towards the end of summer. But I just honestly, my brain has not wanted to go back to it. Just because my body needs to relax, my brain needs to relax from it, from school. So I haven't looked at any of my plans for from last year to kind of tweak them. But I think, you know, probably next week and on, I'll probably do some work just to make sure that everything's the way that it needs to be, and look at some of the math lessons to make sure that they are the way that they need to be, and that they fit to what we're doing. I know that some of the activities, and because the way that we teach the 3 math classes, it's not algebra 1, geometry, and algebra 2. It's math 1, math 3, math 1, math 2, and math 3. And in their progression, they do different things. Like, we don't necessarily do a lot of constructions, where we're actually using protractors and things like that in math 2. Uh, but that might be something that we introduce this year. So I don't know if we're going to change that or if it's going to stay like it is. So that's something I need to actually talk to the math 2 people about. So that's something that I gotta talk to them before I do anything, because I don't want to do it the way that I'm saying, where we actually aren't doing it, and then they say, "Oh no, we need to do it." So I'll just wait and see what they say. That is how the classes are structured here now too. Oh, nice. Yeah, and so it is Common Core what we're teaching, but it's not. So yes, it is Common Core where it's just the math 1, math 2, and math 3, but it's still structured like it was with it's more like I don't know if you've heard of MVP math, to where it's more facilitating for the teachers instead of them just up in front of the class and teaching. The students are the ones that are doing the investigations, and the teachers are more just helping them through the lessons. It just makes things so much easier, and it actually helps the kids understand it more. Even though they hate, like, the only problem with it's called open up resources. The only problem with those open up resources is the fact that the students aren't taught that way from a young age. They only get that whenever they come to us instead of getting it from middle school and on. Because if they would actually start getting that in middle school, it wouldn't be such a shock whenever they come to the high school for us. So hopefully the middle schools are going to incorporate it, even if they don't incorporate it the whole way through. They incorporate it into, like, just like a few lessons into their actual teaching. It makes things a lot easier for us. But right now, it's like pulling teeth to get them to think outside the box and think, okay, how can I use this information to help create a different way of thinking? So that's the reason why I love math so much, because I had that brain, because that's the way that I learned. I learned by doing, not by somebody telling me. So I don't know. It's a hard thing to get students' minds to switch to that. Um, so I don't know. I don't know if it's going to. I think it's going to be worth it for them in the long run, because it's not just about let me say in chat. It's not just about them, understanding the math. That's what we want. We want them to understand the math, but we also want them to learn more about critical thinking skills that will help them in the long run, not just in math, but in general. So, but that's what the Common Core / Open Up / MVP is all about. It's about creating those critical thinking skills. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see how it goes. I did it with Math 1 this year, And it worked for some of the kids, but some of the kids were like completely out and said, I can't learn this way. And I'm like, have you tried to learn this way? Because that's the thing, that's their go-to. They're like, I can't learn like this. I'm like, but you haven't tried to learn like this. It's not that you can't, but you have to be willing to try it. You got to be willing to try so many different things in your life. And if you're not willing to try it, then yes, you're not gonna know how to do it, because you're not wanting to try. You're not wanting to understand it. So, and that's what I try to get them to understand. I try to get them to see as they're going through the class. And I'm like, some of you are gonna pick this up. Some of you are gonna battle me until the end, and it's gonna be a hard fought battle, because I'm not gonna give in. So either you're going to give me a chance and actually try to do this, or we're just gonna have a battle the entire semester. And some of them tried to fight tooth and nail, and did, and they suffered. And that's the thing, they suffered through the class because they did not try. Like, they didn't want to do it, so they didn't. And that's the reason why whenever they took the test, they were like, I don't understand any of this. I'm like, because you didn't try to understand what we were doing. So with no understanding, you will not have good results. So, I don't know. I like it. And I'm hoping that more students buy in this year, because I think that'll make me feel a little bit better about myself. Honestly. We knocking these out, ladies and gentlemen. We might not even have to go the whole 4 hours if these encounters keep coming like this. Time won't go. What's on your mind? No more secret. Even the Palkia hunts are actually going a lot quicker now. I say that, and now it's like now it's going slow. Sleeping in the meantime, just stay comfy. walking behind. Slowest loading screen of all Pokemon. That would be Palkia. Or that would be the BDS pig. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, will the shiny appear? I don't know. I'm gonna keep pushing through, man. I'm gonna keep pushing through. Oops. Thank you so much for the shiny look, Lacey. Hopefully that pushes us to where we need to so that we can get this shiny. Man, my phone is about to die. I just realized. Yeah, come on. It's a lot of lint. Oh my gosh. Oh, but the best thing that I had. Other side of all I've had been lost. But everything Sometimes I don't think I do things. I got to start my stream on Facebook. And I've been live for a while. 2.5 hours. I just can't even. Just can't even. I wish it would start automatically though. Like, it would make things so much easier, but I can't make it start automatically. It will not let me. I have to go through a process starting my Facebook stream. Which stinks. It is what it is. It is. Excuse me. Chances now are when it could be more on me. New spawn about to pop up in chat. Ooh, it's a Shellos. I don't think I need it. Is that a Shellos? Pretty cool. Me up till the morning. All right. Just be but it feels like I'm on the inside.
Still awake as sunsets, read all alone, watching the moon rise, asking on and on.
Sure. Alright. Weird. My friends went down real bad, didn't he? My friends didn't go nowhere. So why did it do that? That's weird. Okay. I'll take care of you. No, just because. distraught. Please let us know. There we go. That's good. No matter where you are, be there. No matter where you are, no matter where you are. Oh. So I actually wanted to hunt Dialga on this, but well, I wanted to hunt Dialga on Brilliant Diamond, but the Brilliant Diamond that I have is on my other account, so I can't actually do it, which sucks. I can't hunt it at the same time. Because I think it's also on this other Switch. Now, I could switch it over, but I think that's going to take too much effort and time, so I'm not going to worry about that. That's why I was doing Shining Pearl, if I remember correctly. Now, and I could be completely wrong, and the Brilliant Diamond that I have, because I have the cartridge, might be on this one. I just think that if I remember correctly, it's on my other Switch. This is the one that I'm doing the Regidrago hunts on. By the way. So. And the time is on, squeeze me down. Well, a conversation make us like. Those itches. If we ain't got problems, ain't got love. Nothing on that one.
Watched our hands clasp so tight, waiting for the hint of a spark. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the notes on the vacancy signs. Catholic school, as vicious as Roman rule. I got my
And got my knuckles bruised.
and I held my tongue as she
Told me, son.
is the heart of love. So I never went back. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the notes on the vacancy sign. There's no one beside you in your stolen parts. I'll follow you.
No, sure. Lunatone in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Lunatone in chat.
Thunder was a call.
Oh, raindrops, a shooting star.
Never
Scared to fall, too busy planning our trip to Mars. Scales are on the rise, we didn't see it, but they spent every night winning wars they thought they could never fight. And we wonder how we came out alive. We were heroes then, they were dragons in the window pane. And now we're monsters in our eyes these days. Could see them in the sky. This was a line in the clouds and more than air. Anyone can find anything to feel somewhere. Scales go on our eyes, we didn't see it, but the words before the night started losing as we forgot how to fight. We started wondering, were we ever alive? We were heroes then. There were dragons in the window things. No fish in our eyes these days. I'm in the skies. We were heroes then. There were dragons in the window things. Around us live for dreams we even made. See them with the naked eye. Ooh. skies. Heroes again. There are dragons in the window. As if dreams are real. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting close to less than 50 counters. We are less than 60 right now, which is really cool. We're at 59. For Regidrago. So once we do that, we'll probably stop at 300 for Palkia. I think we'll get to 300. We might have a few encounters after we get to Regidrago. I don't know yet. We'll see. Honestly, we're about an hour left, and we actually have, and that's what I was saying, we'll probably get done about 3.5 hours instead of 4 hours. But honestly, it's not a big deal. Still got a little bit of time, so we'll see how it goes. See how lucky we can be in these last few encounters. I'm hoping that we can get the shiny. I might cry if we get one of these. Darn it. Right. Let's get a purple. It shall be pink. That's not it. That's purple. That is purple. I will say we didn't get Palkia at 269. What? Kind of. Kind of. Maybe we're going to get Regidrago at 7,447. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just waiting on that. 4,447. Yep, I'm wrong again. Wrong again. Just got finished eating. How's the shiny hunting going? It is going. It's probably the best way to say it. We're at 7,447 for Regidrago, 270 for Palkia. So it's getting there. We haven't had any snafus. If we did, I would have definitely told you that we had some bad luck, but we haven't yet. I haven't messed up yet. I guess is the best way to say it. Hopefully we don't mess up. Me accidentally reset over. Because then I would be very sad. And I would probably cry. If that were the case. Just so you know. You're back and forth. Oh. Can we find a shiny? Can we do it? Yes, we can. I think we can do it. The luck is with us. We've gotten the luck from everybody. We've gotten the luck from a lot of people. Let that shiny luck take over right here. You know, I've been feeling those the butterflies in my stomach, like, oh, this is it. But I'm like, no, that's not right. It's not right. Not right. But maybe I just need to say, yes, this is it. Yes, this is it. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. It's not that one. Want that one. Doesn't know it either. Calling the shiny on encounter 7,467. Dude, I'm hoping so. Palkia is gonna be 342. I will keep that written down. I know I'm not gonna get the 342 tonight, but I'm gonna write that down. Because if you get it, that would be legit. I do hope you get it under 8,000. Lacey, me and you both. I am. If I have to keep going past 8,000, I might cry. I really might cry off stream. I will not cry on stream, but I will cry on stream. Cause I just oh no, I can't believe it's like it's gonna be a little little like depressing if I don't get it before 8,000. I have a feeling this one might go double over odds though. This one's gonna go if anything, that one's gonna go double over odds. That will be the one. No, look, I sometimes I have to be like realistic that there is a possibility that it could go double over odds. It could. I'm not saying that it will, but with my luck, how it's been, like that's what it's shaping up to be. Now that's not what I want. It's not even close to what I want, but it is what it is if it happens. Finion in chat. Finion in chat. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to catch that Finion. Yeah, for the rest. So fair, my bad. Benditas, espermates, esto aquí, tú eres tú. Oh my about. Little she lays around. And our time was right. Ah, yes, 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 yes. All right, we're coming up on 7,467, which was a nice little prediction for neutral. Some nights you dance with tears in your eyes. Hey, yawn. She's kind of hurt. Keep going too far over to the right. Yeah. Yeah, all these dragons saying hello, except for technically, Doterra is not a dragon type, but he looks like a dragon. He's a turtle, so he's a reptile. Which technically, doesn't that make him a dragon? No, not necessarily. But I'm just, kind of got that going through my head. What is everybody's favorite dragon type? If you have one, what's everybody's favorite dragon type? Probably Giratina, Ghost Dragon. Correct. It's a good one. I'm still up in the air. Giratina is a good one, but I think the Dreepy line is still my favorite. Dragapult is a pretty awesome shiny, pretty awesome Pokemon. And I really like its shiny too. The yellow fins instead of the red. I don't think I spelled that. You spelled it right. You spelled it exactly right. Giratina is spelled exactly like it's supposed to be. So you are good. But there, for me, I guess both of us had the same idea. We went Dragon Ghost. So, it's one of those things. We know what we like. We like dragon types. Or we like ghost types. Like there's those are the only, not the only two. So I really like the OG Dragonite. Like Dragonite's he's a great Pokemon, and I really like how bulky he is. But I think Dragapult's better because again, the immunity to a couple things now, and that's the thing. Like Dragon's not really immune to anything, so having that ghost typing helps it become immune to something. And in that case, it would be normal types. But yeah, it is one of those things. Just see kind of where we are with it and go from there. Has anybody looked at any of the? Because right now they haven't put out a list of mons that are coming out in the DLC. I know that they've shown some, but has anybody seen any of those mons that are going to be coming out in the DLC? And again, if you don't want to talk about spoilers and leaks, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to. I am all for just, oh, jeez, for leaving those out and going from there. I haven't even finished Scarlet yet. Not gonna lie. Hey, I completely understand. completely understand. So I'm actually like excited to see what mons are coming out. I know that they've already said a couple from, or shown a couple from the trailer that they sent out. Which one of them that I seen from the trailer is Snorlax, which I know a friend of mine is Onata is a huge Snorlax fan, so he's pumped about that. Um, and there were some other mons that they had in there. I'm hoping that there's one, and this like from the leaks and stuff. I did see. I'm not gonna say what, okay, or who, but I was pretty pumped about it because it's gonna be the second generation technically that it's in. So I was pretty happy about it. Well, technically second generation. Because it's in BDSP, it's not actually in Totodile gets no love at all, and that does suck. Um, but it's in BDSP. It's not in Sword and Shield or Arceus, but honestly, that's okay. Nobody's coming to you. All right, 74, 75 is where we're at. We got 25 more to go for this one. It is going to take a little bit longer than 3:30, but that's okay. Honestly, again, I don't necessarily have anywhere to be right now. I need to be doing some Duolingo, but other than that, honestly, it's not really that bad. So, um, We might have Regidrago longer than Palkia, actually, surprisingly. Palkia hunt, the Palkia attempts are going by seriously a lot quicker than they were before. Which I guess is a good thing, but just means I'm getting used to resetting it. Isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I don't want to get used to resetting it that way. Renovated, freshly painted.
Let's unlock the door that I've been wanting you to see. Let's find a place to stay. With a courtyard
Quiet in the back where your dog can run away. Engine is a kick. Clauncher in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Clauncher in chat. There you go. Time and time again.
I'll pack my bags and head out, leave behind all the doubt, even though I may not know where I'll fall. You are worth the risk, after all. We can make some lunch while we jam to some tunes, or just do nothing at all. Time and time again, my heart had no
No place to go.
But maybe when we check in, we'll sense a deep connection. I gotta take this chance for me. I'll pack my bags and head out, leave behind all the
Getting every shiny evolution is going to be a massive pain at this rate. Well, I'm hoping, but maybe I'll get lucky with some of the hunts. I'm hoping so, man. I think that you will. I think it's just going to take some time. But I think that you can wait it out. Don't rush it. But I'm hoping that it becomes sooner than you think. You will not have a hunt like I'm having. I know it. I know for a fact you will not have a hunt like I'm having. But honestly, if you can finish Scarlet, that's going to help you to hunt a little bit better. Scarlet's a great place to hunt. I really do believe that. Like Sword and Shield's good, but you know the odds are what they are. They're 1 in 500, which is again not terrible if you're doing the pseudo method. It's the same in Scarlet and Violet, but I think that it's a lot quicker in Scarlet and Violet than it is in Sword and Shield. So I feel like it might not be as fast, or it might not be faster. That's the way I feel whenever I'm actually doing it. Still need to finish Scarlet, and then I might start hunting that in there. I think that's a good idea. If you can get Scarlet done, I think that you'll see that it makes it. I think that it makes it quicker. Again, you don't need the shiny charm to do Masuda method. So if you wanted to start it before then, that's perfectly fine. Because the odds are still going to be the same, no matter what. The odds will be the same.
I'll be right there, right there, right there. Oh, never giving up. Won't stop.
We travel so far, always go around. Stop, don't think. We've traveled this so far before. We're getting close to the end, ladies and gentlemen. These mons are not wanting to be nice. Not wanting to be nice. You can price over to listen, fix it temporarily. Love will always be. Stay, just wait. All right. How many encounters would you do until you just gave up and decided it's not worth it? For me, I would say about 10,000 is when I would probably give up. Honestly, I probably wouldn't. I'm not going to. That's the thing about it. We might get to 15,000, and I'm still gonna keep going, because I can't quit a hunt. Like, I might take a break from a hunt because there's a lot of hunts that I've taken breaks on, and I need to go back to them. But I will never give up on a hunt. That's just who I am. I can't just give up. I have to keep going. Have to keep going. All right, 2 more Palkias, and we'll do 6 more Regidragos to see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think it's very good. My believers think that it's You gave me the luck, but for some reason my body was rejected the luck. My body rejected the luck. That's exactly what it was. It just rejected it. It didn't want to take it in like it should have. All right, last Palkia. If I did the right thing. All right. Last Palkia. I guess I could have waited. I got the other ones, but it'll be alright. I'll just leave it on the screen. It is not shiny, ladies and gentlemen. It's not shiny. Jeez. Have you ever ran or killed a shiny on accident? See, and that's the problem with me. A lot of times I don't know. I don't think I have. I know that I've never killed one intentionally. Like, it could have been that I've forgotten, or I don't know if I've actually, because I could have also reset over some. Like, doing this, I could have reset over, like, a ton of shinies. Because I wasn't paying attention and my brain just goes, okay, I gotta reset. But from my knowledge, I have never reset, ran away, or killed a shiny. I've had to focus in a lot to make sure that didn't happen. But anything's possible in these, like, 7,000 and will be 7,800 encounters for both of these. I could have unintentionally ran away from it, or I could have accidentally killed it, not knowing that it was shiny because I wasn't paying attention to it. But I don't know. I have never seen it that I've done that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the last Regidrago of the night. Will it be shiny? I hope so. I hope and pray that it is. Come on. Come on. We gotta be shiny. We gotta be shiny. And it's not shiny, ladies and gentlemen. It is not shiny. So we have two non-shiny dragons, and I wish they were shiny. But I killed a shiny Darkrai on accident because I clicked the wrong move and got a crit. Oh jeez, that's sad. Like, that's one of those things you don't ever want to really see. I actually had a friend, Supercell, who has been shiny hunting Chespin, and she accidentally killed, or she accidentally reset over her shiny Chespin because it was like bang bang, like she thought, okay, I need to reset, like, in her brain. But she didn't realize it was shiny, and then she realized, oh no, it's shiny, but she had already pressed the buttons. And so it was so bad. I felt so sorry for her. And so now she's still hunting for it. I know, there it is. There it is. Super Rip and Super Sweat. Those are, like, this Super Rip came from her failing shiny Chestnut, or Chespin. So, oh, but ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being amazing. I think what we're gonna do is we are gonna go raid. Hold on for a second. Let's go find somebody to raid. that is doing Sword and Shield. It's for Regidrago. How about that? I think that sounds like a great idea. Let's see if I can find somebody that's doing Regidrago. Hold on, let me do something first. I haven't done a prediction in forever, so I gotta actually go through this. We gotta choose an outcome, and we did not win. We did not get a shiny. So, my believers, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. And there is Amon about to appear in chat, ladies and gentlemen, in about 20 seconds. Alright. Here. Is there anybody that's shiny hunting Regidrago besides me? No. Let's see. Sword. Shield. A lot of people are doing Dynamax Adventures. We got playthroughs. Oh, there I am. It's funny. Dynamax Adventures, playthroughs. Dang, man. What? Let's go. Let's see what was in chat. Oh, he left though. I don't think I needed to. No. Well, I guess what we'll do is we won't raid anybody tonight. I appreciate y'all being here. I won't raid anybody tonight. I can't find anybody to actually raid. Whatever. We'll just go ahead and we are going to raid the official Big Cat. He's actually doing some Gimmighoul. He is doing some Gimmighoul raids. He actually has a shiny Gimmighoul that he's giving everybody. So if you guys want a Gimmighoul in Scarlet or Violet, you can actually get into those terror raids if you are interested. But again, thank you guys for being here. Boom. Start that raid. Again, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being so amazing. Exclamation mark raid 1 if you are not subbed. Exclamation mark raid sub if you are. Again, Lacey, Neutral, thank y'all for being so amazing, for being here. I appreciate you guys. And I don't know when I'll be back. I know it could be Friday, but I know that I'm going to be going out of town starting Monday. So just be mindful that I could be back. I don't know yet, though, sometime this weekend. But love you guys. I hope y'all have an amazing night, and we will see you guys on the next one. Peace.